Oh, Highline Trickline is by far the best. No, hands down. Nobody goes harder. Nobody has more extreme whips. Nobody goes as big.
Other people have Trickline Highline in the past, but never to the level and to the extent that Eric is going after it. It's a little crazy.
Eric's got like a big muscle bodybuilder body.
He's a little gym rat.
He's throwing himself through space and taking some of the worst falls I've ever seen in my life. If you want to end up in the hospital, like Highline Trickline is for you.
Whoa. All the Highliners tell me that I'm gonna hurt myself and I'm not gonna last in the sport.
So Eric's crazy, he needs to calm down.
Oh man, regular tricklining, it's just, yeah, they're dabbing, they're touching the ground. They're just like stuck in the past.
Tricklining's for sure the best, obviously. I mean, tricklining is the Jedi way.
Trickline is easy, man. Trickliners call me soft, but they're like 4 feet off the ground. These guys cannot keep their feet off the ground. Like, watch Bray, his heels are always scraping the sand.
You know, you're just high enough off the ground to feel scared to throw tricks, but you're just low enough to like really make some damage to your body if you don't land something right.
Oh.
But you know, Bray's sticking with it. He might be the oldest trickliner in the world, but there's a reason people like kind of age out of tricklining. It's hard on your body. Tricklining's cool if you like spinal compression. Are you gonna like basically not have a name for my style? It's just like, and then there's Heather's style. Trickliners call me a fucking Highliner, Highliners call me a trickliner. Yoga people are like, no.
How long are her lines? 100 foot? That's it? Oh man, I mean, you could do like yoga on it, but you can't freestyle on it. You're not gonna be able to do anything new and creative.
Most dangerous between all 4 of us is definitely not me. Like, Heather doesn't take any risks. She does real smooth and controlled things. She can always catch the line.
And for her, it's all about looking smooth. You know, she's all about appearances. No, I shouldn't say that. Heather's been doing the same tricks since 1985. She's an old school slackliner, you know. Freestyle highlining is what happens when a trickliner gets old, you know, and it's like too worried about their body and they're like, okay, I guess I'll just flop around on this soft little line.
You can do some weird, crazy roll thing on a freestyle line, but you never leave the line. If you want to hang on to your line, I mean, you might as well walk across the grocery store parking lot with your mom holding onto your hand.
Yeah, Justin's gone soft now for sure. All the freestyle highliners have.
They're soft, they're soft. It's like taking butter and squishing it in your hands. That's what it feels like to whip on a freestyle line.
Highlining, freestyle highlining, yeah, it doesn't make it any cooler. All these backflips I'm seeing, they're not real backflips.
He's just flopping around on a danger noodle. The danger noodle is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a big old floppy danger noodle. The one thing we could say about Justin, he's definitely different.
The trash talk aside, Heather, Justin, Bray, they're all great people. We all feed off each other.
All of us have chosen a piece of the sport that we can particularly express ourselves in a really creative way. And that's what's cool about slacklining is there's so many different ways to approach it and there's a discipline for everybody. No way, dude, no way!
At the end of the day, I would consider everyone a trickliner.
I can draw inspiration from each person and get excited about being a slackliner, about getting on the line, about getting more creative, because I'm seeing other people do the same thing.
You'll be working in small parts till you die. We gotta be free.
gotta play around with all of it to figure out what suits you best and find your own path forward.
You know, there's so many paths you can take to express yourself, and I think that looks different for every person.
There's an avenue for you no matter what you are. If you're tall, if you're short, if you're a little heavier, if you're a little bit lighter, there's still ways that you can push yourself, and there's still an avenue for yourself in the sport.
Feel me, I'll say it's gonna put some love in your life. Don't you really wanna know how it feels? Everybody wanna see what it's like, but you even wanna be inside. It ain't lies, we all know there's better things in this life.